Right, Lucy does. All right. That looks good, Lucy. Wait, come over here. Sit down. Let me rub your back. Come here. Come here. Yeah. That's my sweetheart. Yeah, I love you. Okay. Hi, Beth.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, hey, Kim, I have your, I don't know why my camera isn't turning on. This is totally not good. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there it is.
I have your magnet. Can I just, instead of mailing it, can I just like stick it in your mailbox?
Oh my God, of course. But you know what? Don't put it in the
don't.
mailbox. Put it between the door, like the door and the main door, because
Okay.
Lucy will eat it.
Oh, you have a mail slot? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So sometime when I'm driving in that area, I'll just do that. Okay.
Oh my God, that's perfect. Thanks, Beth.
Sure.
What kind of magnet is it? Like a car magnet?
Yeah, it's a car magnet. I mean, if your car's in the driveway, I'll stick it on your car. But,
I love it.
But you usually put your car in the driveway, in the garage.
In the garage. Yeah. All right. Oh, that's great. Oh, Michelle.
Hello, Michelle.
Good morning, ladies.
How you doing?
I'm happy to be here.
I know, right? Awesome.
And
yeah, me too. Oh my God.
yeah, I'm glad this is happening. Thank you.
Me too. So does anyone know how much snow we're supposed to get this weekend?
I've heard if it tracks a certain way, depending on where you are, 6 inches or more, depending on where you are, but it could track out to sea and then it'll just be New England. That's what I've heard.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. So they really don't know if we're getting it or not.
I don't think so. I think they know there are going to be high winds.
Okay.
I mean, again, they being, I think that's what I heard on 10-10 winds when I was driving around town yesterday.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's so funny. My son is supposed to be going for the day to Maryland for, if you can believe it, like a lacrosse tourney, but he can't play this week because it turns out he does have, believe it or not, at his young age, he's got a small herniation in the disc. So the doctor wants him off for at least a week, and we're just going to take it, play it by ear. But all I could think about was I really didn't want them driving in that. So I'm glad that he's gotten out. Hopefully they'll be smart and cancel it. But I'm telling you,
that is the range. I think it's going to be that, it seems like we're in this cycle where it's North Carolina up that, is getting.
But it just amazes me. These sports people, I mean, it could be like teaming and they will not cancel. So I'm like, oh, geez.
I'm not living it, but I know Beth has lived it. My sisters live it with their children with the whole lacrosse thing. I'm like, between Maryland, New England, and then just the times that Long Island and New Jersey like swap states for a day, it seems to me, with the, the travel. But,
it's unreal.
But, they love it. So they or the kids love it. So it's worth doing,
Right. No,
yeah,
totally.
We're not living
but I'm
it,
kind of glad that
this is what I hear
out this weekend.
Yeah. Oh, Kim,
Hi,
the
Margo.
video,
Hi, Susan.
your hockey video, I could like hear your voice in it.
Oh my God.
It was so, I loved it. I could hear your Michael.
Well, the funniest part was Ross thank God he was recording, because in a million years, I mean, Michael didn't play for a couple of days for his back, and he was allowed to play for that game. Thank God Ross caught it, because he was pretty far back. You couldn't tell from the video, but he was pretty far back from the goal. I couldn't believe it went in. I was so happy for him. I mean, because he plays defense, you know what I mean? So
that was great.
it was. And the other kid, 91, believe it or not, is a freshman.
Wow.
Yeah, Martell. So 2 defensemen actually scored in that game. It was incredible. So yeah, but you could hear me screaming because I was just so like, and it's so funny that Ross captured it.
Yeah.
I had, it was so cold. I had my tea, you know what I mean? But thank God for Ross, he caught it. Right, Luce? All right, how are we doing on time? I wonder if Denise is coming. Poor thing. She got food poisoning. Let's see. Wait.
Gosh.
Oh, poor thing. Oh, oh, poor thing. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna start, and if anyone wants to join in, they can. Okay. Susan, I'm so glad you could make it. I guess Ozzy was okay last night. Oh, wait.
Yeah, he slept last night, which was very exciting.
Oh, awesome.
Any night we
Oh.
get, we're very happy.
Oh, poor Ozzy. All right, so I'm gonna mute everyone. We're gonna start on our back. All right. Okay. Wait, Ellie's here, right? Yeah, okay. All right. So let's just start to connect to our breath. We're gonna start this morning with some shoulder work. Now, you can let the legs go straight out this morning, or bring the feet onto the mat, whatever's comfortable for you. Over here, Liz, over here. No, over here. Not in front of the camera. Okay. There you go. Good girl. Good. So just turn your head to the right. Turn your head to the left. And then just find that place in the center where you can release and let go. Softening the facial muscles. Swallow and relax the tongue, the throat. Drop the shoulders down and away from the ears. And just let your whole body land completely on the ground. Feel the earth supporting you, holding you in a safe, sacred space. Let your breath down, slow down. Let your mind slow down. An offering from young Pueblo. As she looked into her past, she noticed that the road she had traveled was no simple straight line. Her journey toward fully loving herself and the world was full of forward and backward movement, twists, turns, detours, and even some pauses. At times, she doubted her progress, her potential, and even her power to change. But today, with the wisdom of experience at hand, she knows she could not have gotten to where she is without every movement she has ever made. Take a moment this morning and set your intention, lifting your practice out of the ego to something greater than yourself. And then slowly straighten the arms, straighten the legs, and just breathe into the spine here. Good. Just feel spaciousness in the body this morning. Good. Now, right where you are with the legs straight, I want you to take your arms to the sky. And you might have to look at the camera for a second. You're going to crisscross your arms and then interlace the fingers. So it's not like this. You have to turn the wrists a little bit. Okay. Now we're going to take the arms overhead and we're going to circle the arms. Big circles here. Big circles. Keep the elbows loose. Just circle the arms overhead. Just go to your full rotation. Good. You might even hear a pop. Good. And then let your arms fall by your sides. Take a moment to breathe. Good. Now bring the arms back up and I want you to interlace, still cross opposite wrist on top. Good. And now we're going to go the opposite direction. Circle the opposite way. Full rotation again. Keep the elbows soft and just go to your end range of motion. If something doesn't feel right, back off. Good. Just waking up the shoulders, the body this morning. And it's so good to move in different ways. Good. And release. Let your arms fall by your sides. Just take a couple of breaths. So our energy sometimes, especially in the winter, I find gets stuck in the body. So what we just did sort of loosens it all up, right? Changes your body on a deep cellular level. Now, I want you to bring your feet hip width apart and take your arms out in a T. Good. Now, I want you to turn your right palm down, your left palm up. Okay, right palm down, left palm up. And bring both knees over to the right. You can look towards the left. And bring the knees back. Again, knees to the right, head to the left. And bring it back. Again, knees to the right, head to the left. And bring it back. Good. 2 more. Knees to the right, head to the left. Don't forget to breathe. Bring it back to center. Knees to the right, head to the left. And bring it back. Now I want you to place the left palm flat, right palm up. Bring both knees to the left, turn your head to the right. Bring it back. Again, knees to the left, head to the right. And bring it back. Good. Knees to the left, head to the right. And bring it back. 2 more. Knees to the left, head to the right. Bring it back. 1 more. Knees to the left, head to the right. And bring it back. Good. You can relax your arms and let's bring our awareness just for a moment to our hips to give the shoulders a little break. Now, you're going to keep your right, or actually, let me do it with the left foot down. You're going to keep your left foot down, but lift the left hip and move it towards the right and release. Again, keep the left foot down, but lift the left hip and release. Left foot down, lift the left hip and release. Good. Other side. Keep the right foot down, lift the right hip up and release. Right foot down, right hip up and release. Good. Right foot down, right hip up and release. Very nice. Now, right where you are, take a couple of pelvic tilts, just loosening up that low back. And you may find that pelvic tilt is even easier after doing those first few movements this morning. Good. Now we're going to pause and press the right glute cheek into the mat and release. Press the left glute cheek into the mat and release. So you're going side to side, but you're barely moving. If somebody was watching you, they could barely see you moving. Don't let the knees move too much. Just press each glute cheek into the mat. Keep both feet flat. Good. And pause. Now, again, barely moving. We're going to circle clockwise. Nice little circles here, working around that SI joint. Again, in the camera, you could probably barely see me moving. and then pause and reverse counterclockwise. Don't hold the breath in. Don't forget to breathe. Good. And then windshield wipe your knees side to side. Now we're going to do another one for the shoulder that we haven't done before. Good. So you're going to straighten the legs out again, and you're going to take your arms out in a T. Now, you're not going to move the left arm. You're going to keep it where it is. And you might need to watch me first for this. So from here, you're going to take that right arm overhead. Now, when you bring it up overhead, keep your hand touching the floor and then roll over onto that left outer hip as you bring that right arm forward and then roll it back. Again, keep your hand honest by touching the floor. Again, right arm overhead, roll onto that left side and bring it back. Does everyone get it? All right, let's do it together. Right arm overhead, roll onto that left side and bring it back. Good. Bring it over, roll onto that left side and bring it back. Nice. Two more. Bring it overhead. Keep touching that right hand to the floor and roll it back. Last one. Bring it up and over and roll onto your left side. And bring it back. Good. Hopefully you felt that stretch through the top of the left shoulder. I mean the right shoulder, guys, right shoulder. Now we're going to do the left side. Now I want you to keep that right hand down. Okay, don't move the right arm. Take your left arm overhead. Keep your fingers touching the floor and roll onto your right outer side, your right outer hip, and roll it back. Again, bring it over and roll it back. Good. Bring it over and roll it back. Two more. Bring it over and roll it back. You may feel it on one side more than another. Bring it over and roll it back. Good. Very nice. So for me, I definitely felt it more on the right side because again, that was the shoulder I broke. So you're going to feel it where you're a little bit more vulnerable, and that's normal. Okay. So from here, I want you to bring the soles of the feet together. And if you need blocks under the knees, use it. So we're going to continue to open up the hips and the shoulders today. And I want you to just butterfly the hips here, releasing any pent up energy in the body. Good. Now keep the left leg where it is. Hug your right knee into the chest. Now, if you happen to have a strap close by, grab it. You don't need the strap, but if you have it, use it. Good. Now, you can either grab behind the right leg and straighten it, or use a strap around the right foot. Good. Now, right where you are, you can flex and point the right foot a few times, waking up the calves and the hamstrings. Good. And then just circle it just a little bit. Keep that low right back imprinted in the mat. But again, creating that little bit of movement. Good. Stretching through the back of that right leg. Pressing up towards the sky with the right heel. And release. Bring it back to bound angle. Good. Hug your left knee into your chest. Hold it here and breathe. Let that hip open up a little bit, and then either grabbing with your hands behind the left thigh or take a strap around the left foot. Good. And then just flex and point the foot a few times, getting into the hamstrings and the calves. Good. And then keeping that heel pressing up to the sky, imprinting that low left back into the mat. Just circle it a little bit. A few circles one direction. And a few circles the other. Good. Draw that leg closer towards you. Good. Breathe into any tension, any tightness here. And then release. Bring both feet back together. Butterfly it here. Good. Now keep the left leg where it is. Take the right foot in half happy baby. Again, if this is too much, use your handy dandy strap around the sole of the right foot and press the right knee down towards the floor. Inhale, exhale, one. It might feel nice to use the strap even if you can grab the foot. Inhale, exhale, two. Inhale, exhale, three. Good. Bring both feet together and butterfly the legs. Other side, either grab the outside of the left foot or use your strap. Press that left knee down towards the floor as your right thigh draws out to the side. Inhale, exhale, one. Inhale, exhale, two. Inhale, exhale, three. Bring the soles of the feet together and butterfly the legs. Good. Now, from here, I want you to take that strap around the right foot. Good. We're going to get a little bit more into the hamstrings. And I want you to bring the left foot into eye of the needle. And just use your strap to bring that right leg closer. So you feel the stretch through the left outer hip. Inhale, exhale, one. And make sure that left foot is above the knee on the quad, not on your shin. Inhale, exhale, two. Inhale, exhale, three. Inhale, exhale, four. Inhale, exhale, five. Bring both feet into the strap and just circle it a little bit, just releasing any tension, any buildup in the low back. Good. Now keep the left foot in the strap. Bring your right foot into eye of the needle. Okay, flex that right foot and use the strap to draw that left leg closer towards your chest. Inhale, exhale, one. Inhale, exhale, two. Inhale, exhale, three. Inhale, exhale, 4. Inhale, exhale, 5. One more time, take both feet in the strap and just circle it out. A few circles one direction and a few circles the other. Good. Now, you can either take a full happy baby by grabbing the outside of both feet, or just widen your feet in the strap wider than your outer hips and bend at the knees. Imprint your low back into the mat here. Inhale, exhale, 1. Inhale, exhale, 2. Inhale, exhale, 3. Good. Straighten the legs and straddle the legs as wide as you can. Draw your thigh bones away from you. Root your tailbone down. Inhale, exhale, 1. Focus on your breathing here, everyone. Inhale, exhale, 2. Relax those shoulders. Inhale, exhale, 3. Take 2 more breaths. Good. And then one more time, bring the feet together and just circle it out. Really enjoy it here. Good. Bring your feet down wide onto the edges of the mat and windshield wipe your knees side to side. Move your strap off to the side. Good. Now you can hug the knees into the chest, rock it side to side. Now it's up to you. You can roll to one side in a fetal position, or rock back and forth on the mat. Do what feels good in your body here. Good. Come on to all fours. You might want to take socks off if you have them on. And we're going to come into some cat and cow this morning. Now we are going to be working on half pigeon today. And I just want to make sure everyone knows, if half pigeon isn't comfortable for you, you can come onto your back and take eye of the needle, right? If half pigeon isn't working for you this morning. So let's come on to all fours. Let me just put my hair back a little. And you want the wrists under the shoulders, knees hip width apart. Good. And just inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Now we're going to add on. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. And press your sit bones back towards your heels. Again, inhale. Exhale. Sit bones towards the heels. Inhale. Exhale. Sit bones towards the heels. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Sit bones towards the heels. Good. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Sit bones towards the heels. Now, if you want, you can come onto the crown of the head and grab your heels with your hands or your calves, wherever it reaches. Or just stay in child's. Either one is fine. Good. And then let's come into downward facing dog. Paddle it out here. Walk it out, getting a little deeper into the calves and the hamstrings. We started with the strap. Now, down dog, so important for the body. Good. Just stretch it out. Turn your pelvis a little side to side. Get a little deeper into the stretch. And then inhale, both heels up, bend at your knees. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. And straighten the legs, dropping those heels down to the mat. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, open mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, open mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, open mouth. Good. From here, bring your left leg up to the sky in down dog split. Bend it at your knee. Open up your hip here. Good. Now, keep the left knee bent, but square your hips. Draw that left knee into the chest. Keep it in down dog. Exhale, down dog split. Lift the leg high. This time, bring it forward in plank and move your left hip side to side, working the obliques. And then bring your left knee behind your left wrist. Slide your right leg back, coming into half pigeon. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale, slowly come down. Fist on top of fist at third eye, or you can use a block under the forehead. If you're leaning onto your left buttock, place a block under it to stabilize your hips. Good. Breathe into it here. You're balancing on the pinky toe side of that left foot. Just breathe. I don't know about you guys, but that shoulder openers really help my shoulders. They feel really good right now. I hope you do too. Breathe into it here. Breathe into those hips, into the piriformis. Take another few deep breaths. Good. Now, if you have a block under your left buttock, remove it. Walk your hands back. And I want you to sit onto your left glute cheek. You might want a blanket under your sit bones. Swing your right leg around so you're in seated tree. So the left leg is bent, right leg is straight. Good. From here, inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, bow forward. Now, again, if you have disc issues or SI joint issues, you don't have to go too deep. You can stay more upright. You can even use a strap around the foot and just work your hand down the strap. So many options here. For those that have stenosis and may want to go a little deeper to open up the vertebrae, feel free. Stay where you are and breathe. Nice, deep, long breaths here. Good. Now, from here, we're going to slide our hands back and place the left foot down onto the mat. We're going to take our left hand behind. We're going to inhale, lift the right arm up and hook that right arm around the left knee. Try to get it into the crook of the right arm and look behind you. Inhale, exhale, 1. Inhale, exhale, 2. Inhale, exhale, 3. Good. Bring it back. Bring the soles of the feet together and rock it side to side, just opening up your hips. Good. Stay there. Keep going. And then come back to all fours. Come back to down dog. Pedal it out again. Good. And let's take a vinyasa. Inhale, heels up. Bend at your knees. Press your chest to your thighs. Good. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Don't let tension creep up in those shoulders. Press your heels down. Inhale to plank. Drop to your knees. Take the pressure off the joints. Bend your elbows and slowly lower onto the belly. Legs long behind, pressing into the tops of the feet. Just take a baby cobra. Don't go too high. Exhale, child's release. Release. Good. Down dog. Lift your right leg to the sky. Bend the right leg at your knee. Open up your hip. That's it. Now, keep the right knee bent, square your hips, keep it in down dog, and draw the knee in, releasing through the low back. Exhale, down dog split. This time, bring it forward and plank, right knee into the chest, and move your right knee side to side, working the obliques. And then place that right knee behind your right wrist. Slide your left leg back. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale, come forward. Remember, you can do eye of the needle if this is too much. Opposite fist on top at third eye or a block under your forehead. Breathe into it here. Half pigeon is a wonderful pose for sciatic, low back, hips. It can be a lot on the knees, so that's why I offer eye of the needle instead. Just breathe into it here. Take a few more deep breaths. Now, if you have a block under your right buttock, remove it now. Sit onto your right glute cheek and swing your left leg around. And I'm going to turn so I'm facing you. Feel free to sit up on a blanket so that it tilts your pelvis slightly forward here. Good. So I want you to gently, don't force, but energetically draw that right knee down. Left leg is straight. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, bow forward. Breathe into it here. Good. Again, you can stay more upright. Listen to your body. It knows what it needs. Listen carefully. Good. And then take another breath or two here. And then bring that right knee up so that the right foot is flat on the mat. Cup your right fingers behind you. Lift your left arm to the sky. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, hook your right knee with the crook of the left arm. Look behind your right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Good. Bring the soles of the feet together and rock it a little here, side to side. I'm going to move forward. Hold on. Good. Nice. Now take your 2 blocks under the knees. Good. So that you're lifting the thighs, you're lifting the floor. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, bow forward. Let your chest rest on your thighs. Take a few deep breaths here. Good. So we're going to continue to open the shoulders and the hips. So slowly roll out, and you can always stay here a little longer if you want. Good. Come on to all fours when you're ready. And take a couple of cat and cow just to give those that want to stay in that forward bend a little longer. Those that want to come out can work their low back in cat and cow. Good. And then when you're ready, come into downward dog. Now we're going to continue to work the hips and shoulders. So I want you to bring your left leg to the sky. Bend at the knee. Open up your hip. Good. Now keep the knee bent. Square your hips to the floor. Pull your left foot forward. Now I want you to pivot and plant your back foot. Float your arms up, warrior 1. Now, sink into that left thigh, but press on the pinky toe side of that right foot. I can't stress that enough. You really want to engage that back leg. Now you're lifting your arms up and you're going to turn your body. I call this, like Jason Crandall calls it, a 1.5 warrior. So turn your torso a little to the right. Now interlace your arms behind you. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale, come forward. Humble warrior. Draw your navel in. Knuckles to the sky. So you're opening up your shoulders and your hips. Stay there. I want to see how everyone's doing. Good. Try to get the palms together. Relax your neck, Margot. Relax the neck. Yes. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Lower the palms down. Take it back. Down dog. Pedal it out. Walk it out here. Walk it out. Good. Inhale, both heels up. Bend at your knees. Press your chest to your thighs. Good. Straighten the legs. Nice, Susan. Good. Now inhale, both heels up. Roll forward into plank. Good. Drop to your knees. I want you to take the pressure off the shoulders today. Lean slightly forward and lower down onto the belly. Yes, nice, Susan. Come all the way onto the belly. Point the toes, legs long behind you. Inhale. On the exhale, baby cobra. You don't have to come up too high. Good. Child's release. Down dog. Good. From down dog, we're going to lift the right leg to the sky and bend it at your knee. Open up your hip. Try to press that left heel down onto the mat. Good. Now keep the right knee bent, square your hips, and pull the right foot forward. Pivot and plant your back foot. Ground into your feet. Float your arms up. Now, once again, I want you to bend into your right thigh, but the trick here is to press on the pinky toe side of that left foot. That's going to keep the back leg honest. Now, turn your torso just a little bit to the left. Remember that 1.5 warrior. Interlace your arms behind you. Inhale, look up. Exhale, draw your navel in as you come forward. If you have low back issues, keep your chest on the front thigh. Knuckles to the sky. Try not to let the palms separate like this. Keep the palms together. Relax your neck and shoulders here. Stay there and breathe. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Feel the hips opening up. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Beautiful. Lower your palms down. Take it back to down dog. Inhale, heels up, getting into those shoulders. Bend at your knees. Press your chest to your thighs. Keep the neck loose. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Straighten the legs, dropping those heels down. Good. Now, inhale, heels up. Draw your navel in, roll forward into plank. Drop to your knees today. I want to keep those shoulders calm. Come forward, bend at your elbows, lower down. Use your upper body strength. Good. Legs long behind you, palms by your chest. Inhale to baby cobra. Exhale, pull the belly in, back to down dog. Good. Now, one last time, bend at your knees. and press your chest to your thighs. Good. Lift your sit bones to the sky and straighten the legs. Imagine you're squeezing a block between your thighs. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, open mouth. Again, inhale through the nose. Exhale, open mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, open mouth. Drop to your knees. Sit back in child's. Take a breath. Come off your wrists. Maybe grab your heels. Good. Now come into mermaid. Sitting on a blanket, especially on your left glute cheek. Left leg is forward in half pigeon, right leg is behind you. Arms are out, so we're going to continue to work the hips and the shoulders today. Good. Take your left forearm down, right arm over the ear. Stretching your side body. And flip it, right hand outside the right shin, left arm over the ear. Good, and flip again. Right arm over the ear, stretching that shoulder. Good, bring your right hand outside your right ankle or shin, left arm over the ear. Now we're gonna bring the left hand down, right arm to the sky, you know where we're going. We're gonna thread that right arm under the left. Look behind you, getting some spinal rotation and open it up. Again, thread the needle and open it up. Last one, thread the needle and open it up. Bring it back and flip it the other way. Good, and come back, switch sides. Now the blanket should be under the right buttock if you need it, I do. Left leg behind you. Make sure you're sitting up nice and tall and you're not dumping into your low back. Take your right forearm down, left arm over the ear. And flip it. Right arm over the ear. And flip it again. Left arm over the ear. Good, and flip, keeping that mobility through the shoulders. And then bring the right hand down, left arm to the sky. Thread the needle, left arm under the right, look behind you and open it up. Left arm under the right, look behind and open it up. One more. Left arm under the right and open it up. Flip it the other way. Get a nice right side body stretch and bring it back. Come to sit on that blanket and bring the soles of the feet together, butterfly the legs, and slide your feet a little forward so that they're more in a diamond shape. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe into those hips, into the inner groins. Now, if you want to go a little deeper into the hips, another option is to bring the feet in closer. Use your thumbs to open up the soles of the feet as if you're opening up a book and pressing your elbows into the shins and coming forward. Either one is fine. Good. And then come out, come on to your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Keep a block close. My feet are a little cold. I'm gonna put my socks back on. You can too. We are definitely in winter, right? Good. So hug the knees in, rock it a little side to side. Good. So hopefully your hips and shoulders are feeling open after today's practice. Good. Let's just seal it all up. So you can take the block lowest level. You're going to lift your hips and place the block underneath your sacrum, where the two bones at the top of the glutes are. Take both feet off the mat and just frog leg it here. Opening up the hips. Massaging the low back. And reverse direction. And then take both legs to the sky. Let your arms fall by your sides or onto your belly and breathe. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. Allow your hands to rise and fall with the belly as you breathe. Feel the hands rising on the inhale and contracting on the exhale. Bring your right knee into your chest, lower the left leg down. Just take 3 deep breaths here. And switch, hug the left knee in, straighten the right leg. And take both feet off. One more time, frog-legged here. And reverse direction. Bring your feet down hip width apart. Lift your hips, carefully remove the block. Place a bolster or blocks under the knees. Cover yourself with the blanket. keeping the heat in the body this morning. And just offering your heart one final time. So as you're breathing, I want to read an offering to you. This month we lost a beautiful soul on this earth. The moment I die, I will try to come back to you as quickly as possible. I promise it will not take long. Isn't it true I'm already with you as I die each moment? I come back to you in every moment. Just look, feel my presence. If you want to cry, please cry, and know that I will cry with you. The tears you shed will heal us both, your tears and mine. The earth I tread this morning transcends history. Spring and winter are both present in this moment. The young leaf and the old leaf are really one. My feet touch deathlessness, and my feet are yours. Walk with me now. Let us enter the dimension of oneness and see the cherry tree blossom in winter. Why should we talk about death? I don't need to die to be back with you. Let yourself go, focusing on your breathing. The offering was written by Thich Nhat Hanh, a beautiful Buddhist monk who recently died at the age of 95. So many profound words he's left behind to all of us. Honoring him today as you rest in Shavasana. Remembering we are all one. There is no separation. Resting now in silence and stillness. Very slowly. Begin moving your fingers and toes. Coming back to the room. Hugging your knees into your chest. And rolling to one side in a fetal position. Giving yourself some time to come back to the room. Taking a moment to send out any silent prayers, well wishes to loved ones and the world. And don't forget to bless yourself. When you're ready, I'd like you to come to a seated position. Finally. Join me for a minute or two in silent seated meditation. Sitting in any comfortable seated position. Finding your breath. Take a deep exhale. Empty your breath out. Inhale and join me for one hold. Inhaling. May the peace, beauty, love, and light that is in each of our hearts spread and lead out into our world. Namaste. Om Shanti. Have a beautiful day, everyone. Stay safe this weekend if we get the snow. Bye.